Hello guys, welcome to my second video in Android development course using Android Studio. In this current video, I will explain about the creation of an Android project in Android Studio using Kotlin language. So open Android Studio application. You will see this thing while you are opening your Android Studio. This is the progress bar. Don't worry about this is my old project. And whenever you are opening Android Studio, you will see the thing like this, which gives some tips for you in developing applications. These are like some hints which will be useful for you. You can see previous tips, next tip, next tip. Sometimes it will show you the shortcuts that can be used in Android Studio. There will be many things. It depends upon your interest. If you want to see this, you can. Otherwise, you can just close it. Yeah, it's open now. So for creating the Android project, go to File, go to New, click on New Project. So you will find Create Android Project, application name, company domain, project location, and these are the things like include C++ support. If you want to include the C++ language in your Android project, you can check this include C++ support, and this is for including the Kotlin support. You by just checking it, your project will contain the Kotlin support. And this is the company domain and this is the project location. It states that the path or the folder or a location where you want to store your application or access your application. So I'm changing my application name, my Android Pro. Checked. My Android project. So click on next. So you will see the target Android devices. Select the form factors and minimum SDK. So you have to queue the minimum SDK version, which is the Android operating system version that should be supported for your application. So if you are choosing the Lollipop as the minimum SDK, then your application will not run on KitKat because the minimum is Lollipop. Will be running on Lollipop and the higher versions. So as all many of the mobiles, Android mobiles are updated with Lollipop, so I'm using Lollipop. And where TV, we don't need this all these stuffs now. Okay, then click on next. So Android Studio will defaultly provide you some layouts. It's like thing that will be there for you to interact whenever you create an application. You will create an activities, n number of activities depend upon your requirement, the things you want to develop. You will create the as many as activities. You will Any application will interact with the activity using an activity. So it's a basic activity, navigation activity, empty activity, and you can find Google Maps navigation. Navigation is like you will draw the activity aside and there is it is for settings, and it's for Google ad mobs, it's for advertisements, and this is empty activity. And so, as we are beginners, it's always recommended to go with the empty activity so that you will learn many things and you can apply from the beginning stage, apply all the topics from the beginning stage. So I'm selecting the empty activity, then clicking on next. So this is the activity name. The activity name is main activity, which is defaultly given when you create an application, Android project, and Android Studio. And this is the layout name. Layout is the thing which you are going to interact. It's like interface. Then click on finish. So it will do some tasks for creating your application. You can see the processes. There's a Gradle building for your application. These are all the background tasks. It will take to 5 seconds, and it depends upon your processor and RAM. Don't worry about the late that is happening for your application to process. You have to be patient sometimes when you are creating Android applications. Yeah, it's indexed and it's done. My project is being created, so I will show you the project structure now. This is the main thing, which is the app module, and this is the manifest file. So manifest file acts as an heart for your application. The everything begins from the manifest file, and this is the package of your project, and this is the application module, and this is the Android application name, Android application icon, and this activities. As I said that there will be n number of activities in the application, so you will create the n number of activities, and you will include the each activity or register the each activity in the manifest file. And coming to this is the Java, so you will write the Kotlin also in this Java package. There will be little difference between the Kotlin and Java. This is the method declaration and class declaration, and this extending of a class to the main activity. We will see about this in my upcoming videos. Details of this class, and this is the main activity. As I said that it's an interface for your application. Yeah, whenever you create a project in Android Studio, it will give a default activity which consists of hello world just printed on it. When you run your application directly without modifications, then it will print hello world same as it is, and you will find the XML code for creating of the interface. So you will find this layout in the resources. RES means resource. Under layout, you will see activity underscore main dot XML, and this is Gradle. Gradle is the thing that is going to run your application. It will have all the dependencies, and the compile version, compile SDK version is 26. So the version 26 that will be helpful for compile your application. And this is minimum SDK version. This is the target SDK version. Minimum SDK version is as we selected during the creation of the project. And these are all the dependencies that are included in your project. This is the Kotlin support. This is the App compact support is a constraint layout. There will be different type of layouts in the layout XML files. So you will define or declare different type of layouts as per the requirements. And this is the JUnit test. And these are rest are needed for the testing. We don't need it now. And this is the drawable folder where you will place all the images related to your application. And this is the values folder. If you want to use any colors, you can declare those colors in this XML as constants, and the strings and the styles. You will use everything when you are developing some applications in Android. And this is the project structure that every Android developer has to know before starting the before starting the development. So we will see the running of this application and how it runs, how should you run, and what are the methods to run the application in my upcoming video. And I'm done with this video. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Enjoy your coding.